Hey, hello, I'm Mike from musicradiocreative.com, and you're probably wondering what on earth I am doing live streaming to you on a Sunday night from the Music Radio Creative Studios here on the Isle of Wight. Well, I can tell you why. It's an exciting new time that I'm streaming to you. This is 6 p.m. It's just gone 6 p.m. UK time on a Sunday evening. Opened the third door on the Advent calendar today. I'm really feeling very full of chocolate already. Still a long way to go. So I thought I'd give you a little glimpse behind the scenes and show you what I'm up to this evening. I am preparing for the brand new Music Radio Creative Live. And here we go, just working away in Photoshop, thinking of new designs, possibly for the thumbnail, the way the thumbnail is going to appear when I finish my YouTube video. So working away. One of the best things, by the way, about using Photoshop CC 2018 with the Adobe Creative Cloud is that you get access to a wonderful library where you get like the text, character styles, all of your usual graphics. So if instead I fancy putting the MRC logo to be lovely light blue, I can place this anywhere on the thumbnail, maybe top right or something like that, or maybe it'll be bottom left with text up the top. Whatever I choose, I can do that really easily. All of the wonderful colors here, so that's fantastic. I've also been working between Adobe Audition and Premiere Pro. This is just a look into my studio this evening as I've been remixing the intro and outro to the show. As you might have noticed with this one, it's very short, it's very snappy, it's very to the point. A lot of feedback we had on the previous live show when I was streaming for an hour at a time. I used to do a countdown that sometimes lasted as much as 10, 15, even times 20 minutes before the actual real show got started. And a lot of people fed back and said, you know, that's all very well, but I'd like to get straight to the content. Hence why whenever I go live now, you'll see a very short intro, like the one I've just pretty much finished now. It's just this little bit here. Let's scrub through it there. It's just the Flame logo, MRC, and then boom, I am on. As simple as that. That's how it works. Been working in Premiere Pro, also working on fixing up a new outro to this show as well. Very, very exciting. So new sequences, rendering out 1080p video, which you can do really easily in Premiere Pro. File, export, media. And since CC 2018, they've actually made it even easier now to render out video. You used to have loads of presets. Remember the loads of presets used to come down here? Now they've kind of simplified it. You've got VR presets in here for virtual reality, of course, Vimeo presets, and the beloved YouTube presets. I'm using the 1080p because I'm not streaming in 4K. Not enough bandwidth to be doing that just yet, but you never know. It'll be on the way soon, so I'm kind of ready for that when it comes along. But right now, 1080p is good. Hopefully, you're enjoying this stream in HD as well. And then when I want to edit this, as you can see, I've done a few edits. I am hopping over into Adobe Audition, actually exporting the audio from here. Export, no, don't do that. Edit menu in Premiere Pro. Then it's Edit in Audition, Adobe Audition, and you can choose the sequence or just a clip, but obviously I would go for the sequence, and then it creates something here. You can give it a name. Everything else is pretty much default. Yes, it already exists, so I'm going to say no, because I've already done that, and now if I go over to Audition, you'll see this is what I'm left with here, which is really exciting. It gives me the video here. Let's just switch off mirroring to full screen. At the moment, I'm using my second monitor to keep an eye on the live stream. But obviously, the video will play down here in the bottom left. You should see it just over there. Hopefully, it'll render up. There it is. It's rendering there. You can see it. Lovely stuff. Really working, and I can scrub through. And I'm putting in drums and the logo, a little bit of bass. I thought about putting some bass in, but then I kind of took it out. I had this little sort of riff going on. Let's play it back. Whoa, that's loud, isn't it? Sorry about that. So we got that bass, but I took that out in the final mix, and then I just put the last drums on because that kind of adds the impact. Let's listen. So I put those drums on along with the logo, which together sounds like this. I just thought without the drums in the background, keep it simple, but then it kind of loses the impact. See, it's very light, very tiny. So I thought, yeah, nice. We need some bassy drums before the show starts. So that's kind of where I'm at Sunday night. Hope you're having a good one. Well, Sunday night here in the UK. Of course, if you're watching in the US, it might be the middle of your Sunday. In Australia or New Zealand, you might already well be into Monday by now. So wherever you're watching, it's great to have you here. Remember the new time for the show and the new format, getting straight to the point and answering your questions about audio production. The show's a lot shorter, and more concise and to the point. So if you have a question you would like to ask, now is the time to get the questions in. And the best way to do that, you can post obviously questions in the live chat, as I see some of you chatting away in the live chat, but it's always nice to get, if you really want a question answered, go and post it over in the community at community.musicradiocreative.com. That is community.musicradiocreative.com. Join up there and say it's a question for me to answer on one of my live streams, and I'll make sure to get you in the queue. If your question is good, I will definitely answer it on a future show. You can also call the studio hotline. It's always open for voicemails on 415-800-1055. That's a US number, so add +1 if you're dialing internationally. And I will speak to you Monday. That's this time in just under 24 hours, tomorrow, for the first of the new Music Radio Creative live streams.